Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of, I don't know why I did that. Welcome to my review of Married at First Sight Season 8, Episode 13. Do you like my earrings? Do you fancy them? Tell me if you do. Because maybe they can be on sale for you. I was supposed to make a commercial, but I didn't, so this is my commercial. Okay. I'm ready for this damn show to be over. Oh, I do want to let you know I have a podcast. It's called the Awkwardly Acceptable Podcast. You can find that up here. And, also I have music that you can find. Give it a little minute. Give it a little minute for the card to disappear. Boop, bop, boop, bop, 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 bop. Right up here. Also, did I say I was ready for this show to end? I have an I have an Instagram. I have a what else do I have? I have a Twitter. I have a website, 2 websites that you can find in the description box below because I'm going to be on my A game from now on. Okay, honeys? Okay, honeys? And also, I have a Patreon that will be more active very soon. Okay, now did I say I was ready for this show to end? Because I'm ready for this show to end, bro. I would have gladly watched 2 hours today where they do this, what will it be? And then they show me in the same sentence that Kate and Luke are going to stay together because I'm over it. Okay. If you see a lot of cords, my phone it's not charged, you guys. It's not. Okay. I know that I said that I was going to go live, but guess what? I was ready to rip somebody's head off today, and in the mood that I was in, I felt as though it wasn't conducive for me to go live. And also, I had to do homework, and it's stressful. We see Keith and Christine. Keith says that Christine now feels like his best friend after being a stranger just 7 weeks ago. Christine has been thinking a lot about D-Day, and she thinks that she likes him, but she knows that there are certain things that she does not like certain things that annoy her. Those were the words that she used. So then Keith sits down with his uncle for marriage. Oh my gosh. For lunch. After examining his uncle a second time around, I'm going to have to say that his uncle was not as cute as I made him out to be the first time I talked about him. So the statements that I said that I may have made, if I said he was cute in my first review of this show, I recant my statement. All the charges are dropped. Keith sits down with his uncle and he says that his marriage to Christine is his happily ever after. He said that they have gotten closer. His uncle asked him, so what have you learned about yourself about marriage? And he never answered. He said, well, I mean, she like laugh at my jokes and she like compassionate. Nigga, what have you learned about yourself? Not what do she do? And she affectionate. Like, shut. I don't know why I know why I don't like Christine because she keeps sleeping without a damn bonnet on her head. And I don't know why I don't like Keith. I think it's that damn smile. I don't know. I feel like I'm being a hater, but I don't care. His uncle asks, do you love her? Are you in love with her? He says, I love her, but the E is still missing. But um, he also says in his confessional that I know that I need to strike while the iron is hot because, I may lose the best thing that has ever happened to me. And he says that he thinks that, well, his uncle says that Christine may feel the same way. We then see Christine, okay, look, this whole episode was eating. It was all centered around people sitting down eating, sitting with different family members eating. That's all that this was, okay? We see Christine. She is sitting down with her mother. She says that she doesn't know if, like, Keith is the man that she really necessarily wants to spend the rest of her life with. She says that he is a good listener, but they need to work on communication. And he does try to fix the problems that arise when she tells them that they arise. Her mother wants it to work Her mother wants it to work out, but she will be there for her daughter regardless of the situation. She says that she doesn't know if she's falling in love with him necessarily, and she doesn't want to see herself get hurt. And she's also just looking at everything and weighing the options. In the next scene, she is basically, this is when they leave, and she is saying that she's weighing her options and seeing that if in the long run their relationship will be viable. He says that he misses sleeping away from his queen. It seems as though Keith really likes Christine, and it seems as though Christine really likes Keith, although she realizes that some key aspects of him are still below her, if that makes sense without sounding mean. Like, he's still in school. His income level is not matching her income level. She's going to have to be like the provider for a little minute. And I think that those are some of the issues, okay? He says that he knows what his decision is going to be, but not knowing what her decision is going to be is very stressful. Christine says that she thought that she knew what her decision was going to be, but then, she has a lot to think about. Did I ask this in the last review, but do they pay them to not just say, hey, I'm thinking about saying yes, or I'm thinking about saying no? Because like I guess because of the suspense, I guess. But like nobody's thought about it, or I've had a lot to think about, but I'm going back and forth. Like, I don't care. We see Stephanie and AJ. Stephanie is worried about what troubles may come in the future with AJ's anger problems. There won't be no damn problems if you tell that man to shut the hell up. Okay? Cut it. That's really what you need to do. Like, you really need to just say, listen, bro, listen. You love me, I love you, we like each other, we real cool with one another. All that shit gonna have to stop, okay? If you feeling a little bit angry, then you can be angry, but you ain't gotta talk so damn much. And if you want to talk, I'm gonna need you to remove yourself from the area, or I'm gonna remove myself from you, okay? So that's really, I need you to work on that, because if you don't work on that, then we're not gonna work on us. So you see how that works? That's it. And I mean, if AJ really likes you like he said that he will, he gonna stop all that fucking annoyance. I get annoyed all the time. Me, camera, I get annoyed all the damn time. But I mean, well, sometimes all the time when I'm around my husband, I am very vocal about it. But you know what? I wasn't married at first sight, so he knew that shit. So haha. We see them going to the gym. Okay. And Stephanie says that working out is very instrumental in her life. First of all, AJ's neck and his head are the same width. So you knew that he wasn't able to keep up. That's number one. Number two, that man came in here and all he did was complain. And then he was fixing his shirt in the mirror before he left. And I was very confused as to I was so done. I was so done with that scene, because it's like, you don't even have anything to be angry about. Like, if you really, truly don't want to do, because that was an intense workout. Now, Stephanie shouldn't have, and, taken him to do this CrossFit shit. She might have taken him, on a run or like a brisk walk, and he would have been open and receptive to that. He wasn't trying to put his knees in his damn hands and stuff. I do realize that. But, AJ, you could have handled that situation better, as you could have handled a lot of situations better. So I'm not going to say anything about that. But what I am going to say is, I don't care. I don't care. I'm ready for decision day. I'm ready for AJ and Stephanie to just end up together, because I'm pretty sure that even though that she says that they have pros and cons and there are things that they need to worry about. And did they sit down? Oh yeah, they sat down to dinner. They sat down to dinner. They went to dinner. He says that this point has been like one of the happiest points in his life. He also hopes that they both, come out strong to the experts and say, we're staying together. Okay. Stephanie is concerned about how they'll be when they are on their own, and how the once the cameras go away and the experts go away, how will their marriage persevere through his angry tirades? So they sit down to dinner. And he says basically that he's happy that she's seen him at his worst and she still accepts him. She then says that, well, we both haven't seen each other in the best light all the time. And I think that, it's mostly just me having to work on my response to your anger, and like knowing that you'll be angry and just how to figure out how to deal with it. I mean, I get that. I do get what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying, Stephanie. But he gets annoying. There's no, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, AJ is gonna leave for the night, when it comes time for them to separate. And he what did he say? I don't know because I really don't care. AJ thinks that they are solid. Oh, and also while she was talking at the restaurant, he ate her damn fish. You didn't eat this? It's cold. This is what's going to piss me off about you. You eat my damn food. You're interrupting me. And your neck is as big as your face. This is why I'm going to get a divorce from you. These reasons. AJ thinks that they're solid, and he's confident but scared. Stephanie is scared of his frustration and ending up in a bad relationship because all of her relationships have ended in her being devastated. So she knows that that can happen again, and she doesn't want to take that risk. Okay? I didn't even say this. I didn't even say this. But at the beginning of the episode, they were granted computers to rewatch their wedding footage. I did not even say that at all. So, excuse me. But now that we know that, I'm going to put something up at the beginning of the screen. I'm so sorry, y'all. But Jasmine says that she felt like she knew Will for years when they got married. But now, things have been a little rocky since after getting married. So Jasmine sits down with her friends to eat because everyone has been eating this episode. And she says that she hasn't made a decision yet. She says that she's starting to assess his cons like cleanliness, intimacy, and his energy levels. And she asks her friend who is married, was marriage easy for you? Which is the stupidest question you can ask somebody. And her friend says, no, it's not. It wasn't, and it still isn't. Like, duh. Is a fucking regular relationship easy? She says that she feels like Will may want to stay together. And I was like, but what if the gag is he don't? What if that's the gag? So, I mean, you just feel like, how you feel that? Who did he tell you? How you start feeling that? I'd love to know how she started to feel that. Because I didn't feel that. Um, and she's also trying to figure out whether it's worth it or not. And she does like Will, but she's not sure if they are a match long term. Jasmine's face is always beat. Her blush is nice. Her foundation is nice. Just beat. Beat. Her hair is always on 10. Beat. Beat. Okay. Beat. Jasmine, and now we see Jasmine and Will. They go to dinner, because another dinner scene. He says that he's been thinking about decision day all day on his way to work, on lunch, after work, at work, just, I don't know. I feel like they had a really good conversation. Look, I thought that they had a really good conversation in this scene. I thought that it was like an open conversation, more open than all the other couples. I feel like their communication is really good. Well, not really good, but no, that's not what I want to say. I don't feel like their communication is really good, but I feel like they can be honest with one another. And like they not trying to put on a facade of how they're feeling like the other couples, if that makes sense. Like AJ or Stephanie won't just come out and tell AJ that, you doing too much. And Christine, I don't know. Christine looked like she might be holding a feeling in her too. We see Luke and Kate, so we already know about them. I just feel like they just had a real, just open conversation. He said that, communication has improved, but it's only improved in like, 2 weeks. So you don't want to throw away the 5 weeks. He says that he thinks that the intimacy has gotten better because, they cuddled up on the couch, they hugging, even when they playing chess, they cuddled up I don't know why I'm doing this. They cuddled up with one another, they all happy. I think that they should stay together because I don't think that their problems are as deep as Luke and Kate's problems are. I think that I don't know. I just thought that I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I guess if y'all want to drag me through the comments, then fucking do it. But, I said what I said. Okay? I think that they should stay together. I think that their conversation was nice. It was honest. It was both of them like saying, we really got to like think about this. But, I really do like you. It was just cool. Okay? Then Jasmine leaves. I think that Will looked very sad. And, I don't know. I just feel like he like her. I feel like he likes her. I feel like he was giving her good looks. And I don't know. He hugged her and it was a nice hug. I just think that they should be husband and wife. That's all I'm going to say, okay? Also, do they get to keep the house that they rented for them? That's what I want to know. So now everybody wants to talk about Kate and Luke. Everybody but me, that is. So the because I really don't give a fuck. Kate talks to the camera about bitch ass Luke. And she didn't know that he would take the conversation that they had in the car so hard. And this was the saddest thing in their marriage, the car ride home. And he really broke her. So you're now admitting that he broke you, but you want to stay with the man who you admit broke you. Okay. Luke and Kate are looking at their, the wedding video, and Kate really looks like she'd rather slit her wrist. I'm reading my notes verbatim because what I'm saying about Kate and Luke is like real. So I really want y'all to like understand me. And she doesn't know if she got anywhere with their conversation in the car, and she did feel attacked. She felt attacked. She felt like he broke her. And the look on her face was like, I want to commit suicide. So really, at the end of the damn day, what are you getting from this? I'm over it. I'm done. Kate says that the video did bring back happy memories and that marriage means a lot to her and that she doesn't feel like they've given it all. They're all. And she feels like maybe they can give it their all. And she wants to keep going with their marriage. She said that she wants to keep going with their marriage. Then Kate goes to see her friends. The same two friends that she's been telling all this bullshit about Luke, okay? Her friends say that she doesn't seem happy and that he hasn't been considerate of her feelings after he went behind her back and called her an alcoholic. One of her friends asked, so has he apologized for this? And she never answered, which means no. So, yeah. Her friends say that this man encourages you to drink. He also puts wine in the refrigerator, and we've seen how much he can drink because we've been at one of your get-togethers. So we don't understand why he's playing mind games on you. And they don't want her to stay with anyone that's going to bring her down. And now Kate realizes that she's not herself in this marriage. And that maybe a happy marriage with Luke isn't in the cards. Kate and Luke sit down for dinner, I should say. And, she says that she is leaning more toward a divorce. She has more, of a gut. That's not what it's called. Of like, she's not pulling any punches no more, because I can't think of what to say. And she wants to have an open relationship conversation. He says that he likes her. And he says, you know that I like you. She says, well, I don't know that because you've said that you don't like me. He said, no, I've said that I don't like what you do. And she said, oh, no, boo-boo. You said that you don't like me. Okay. He says, well, sometimes I think that you misconstrue my words or you don't remember things correctly. And she says, well, sometimes I think that you do too. So he then says, and this is where it got weird. He then says, I do find you attractive, in some of the things that you do. And then that's what he did. And she said, I'm sorry, what? And then he's like, and it's like he just shut down like a 5-year-old boy. And she like, Luke, like what? And he like, I'm just gonna eat a shrimp. You want a shrimp? And she like, no, I don't want a shrimp. I want to know how you feel. He feels like he doesn't provide her with what she wants. And he also says, he says that he doesn't feel like he provides her with what she wants. She says, well, what do you think I want? He says, someone that wants to give up on this marriage. What? You said what, Luke? What did you say? What? You said what? You said what? Huh? You can't make this shit up. Maybe you can. Maybe you mother effing can. Whew, okay. He says that he cares about her and she cares about him. And he says that he doesn't want to get a divorce. And it stresses him out because she hasn't been happy in this 7 weeks, and he feels like he's been a lot happier than her. And she says, but you don't act like it. And he says, well, I've just been tired. And she says, well, you do too much. I feel like you put things above me. Then Kate said that she was committed, that they are both committed, and also you know uh they should work on their marriage, and marriage is a forever thing. So then in the next scene, we see that Kate is going to leave the apartment. Luke says that it's super heavy. It's super heavy going through this, okay? Luke wants them to be on the same page, and Kate is feeling every emotion, and she wished that they would have been able to talk it out further so they could be on the same page. I know what page y'all are going to be on. Guess what? You're going to walk in there and you're going to say, I don't want to get a divorce. Luke and I, we feel like we can be committed. And Luke is going to look at you and say, I want to get a fucking divorce. She's an alcoholic. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. He going to fool and finesse your stupid ass into saying that y'all going to be together. And guess what? You're not going to be together. So, I don't really give a fuck. Oh, the only people I'm rooting for at this moment are Jasmine and Will. I am so ready for this to be over, because I'm done. Okay, homie is done. If you all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Twitter. Subscribe to my Patreon. All of that stuff. If you are interested in some earrings, you can comment down below, and I'll get everything set up. I think that's it that I have to say to you all. So my name is Brielle. I make beats. I sing songs. If you like what you see, look, I swear, if Kate and Luke stay together, then I don't know. But if you like what you see, come on along. Bye! Kate and Luke better not stay together. But you know what? I have this sneaking suspicion that they are going to stay together. You know why? Because she's stupid. And he's seeming stupid too. So with that, bye!